know I make you feel good. Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feelings change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive in busy chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again.
Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again. We can start it.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's it's all for the best, cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. I can't seem to move. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months that I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
Yeah. Hold on, let me lower it. So I was streaming a different game, and it's just better to end stream and then switch, because it's kind of a sponsored game, so it tracks. So I'd rather just have a clean VOD just by itself. It was If Sun Sets. I got it through Keymailer. Basically, Keymailer, you could request games, and if they accept, they give you a key, and you have to provide content. But they track it based on, like, if you put the right hashtags and whatnot. Day off. Feels like I barely relaxed and it's gone already. And that's what being an adult is all about. I need a week off just to do stuff. They changed their mind. Interesting. Yeah, for real. Low stakes. You're like, give me money. Yeah, you're competitive. But, damn. Not too bad though. You guys are having fun. It's not the worst kind of day. Got it for your mom. Alright, so this match is likely delayed. So we might be waiting a little bit longer. So, I don't know when to put the prediction up. My man Tony is starting as the third. Got my dad an Xbox, had to set it up a bit. For whatever unknown reason, it was downloading games at like 3 megabytes. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to scrounge up a long ass Ethernet cable to plug directly into the router, and then it jumped up to 400. But I didn't think Wi-Fi would be that bad. Besides that, just put out some videos. Went through some emails. Took a nap. Little things here and there. Download? Damn. How long does it take you to download stuff? Seems brutal. Yeah, I'd imagine with that. I was doing 8 and it was like, oh, 3 hours for 3 gigabytes. Yeah, so 40 is kind of rough. I feel for you. It's his birthday and Father's Day. And usually I'm terrible at giving him anything, so he's been wanting an Xbox. This other one shit the bed. Well, didn't shit the bed, but been playing on an older one, worse graphics. And then Walmart had it a little bit lower. But besides that, it's crazy. Freaking Xboxes cost more than when it came out. Shit's wild. So like finally it's at an okay price. Alright. We gotta run ads, I think, now. I don't know exactly when they're joining. So maybe close to 10:30. But we should probably get them out of the way in case it's earlier. So, grab a drink. Welcome back. Hey, at least we got drops on the trail. Let's go. Tournament, I don't know. It'll probably be like after 11 when this is done. So if we do, it'll be a very short one. Yeah, tomorrow it's probably gonna suck balls. You always gotta pay for a day off. It's gonna be probably gonna be a late one. It's classified, Bob. Ooh, this match thread is getting juicy. Alright. Oh, might as well go over here. I wonder if we'll need ads by the time this starts. Do we do them again? It might run throughout the series. Well, we got 53 minutes. Fucking sleepy. So, how's it going? Three minutes, I guess. Yeah, what's weird is I have the sheet on royalty and just all disappeared. That's very weird. Look at this. Just it just eliminated. Like, what? We're in the semifinals. That's bugging. Alright. We have Spartan Ares in here. Our team is joining. And we will have a match underway. Hello, how's your day going? Good. Slept like 13 hours? Damn. I took a nap middle of the day.
First.
Alright. Well, let's see if we could get this started. I gotta record though. Alright. Let's get into it. This is playoffs for Rocket League and Royalty Series for NA contender of the C1, C2 division. Mind you, that's upon entry. A lot of players have progressed, moved up, but as the entry point is what they joined. And so this is 3v3 for the playoff semifinals to get a chance into the finals. Big stuff underway. This Baller has it around, but Holy is back. Although this could be a shot high up. And Holy able to clear and has some time. Nice pop as well. And too strong of a pop. Holy kicks off the scoring. And you gotta like that pop from the setup. A lot of options there. As Spartan Ares take the first goal. As SP Rise Academy. They've knocked on the door, but still nothing showing. They're trying to tie it up, but this is a best of 7, so plenty of play to see. And there's their tying goal. Milkshake in the mid, strong pass, and we are tied up 1 apiece. As these teams battling already. And that's high up. Chaotic drops it. And Baller there for the save. But long pinch. Chaotic has to get back. Can't quite get a touch, but pops it on a second attempt. Now Holy moving it down. Might have another as Tony trying to fill the gap. But could be a counter attack. But miscue and somehow turns in the other way. As the lane was cleared for SP Rise Academy, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. Instead, Holy turns and ends up passing it. And there's Spartan Ares regain the lead. As Baller now dangerous as he ties it up and strong pass to the left. Baller hanging in the air. What a play. And have an answer yet again. And if this is a sign of the series, we're in for a good one. As Chaotic drops it and it almost looked to be saved. But enough momentum. And again, we see a pop and strong momentum going forward. As Spartan Ares take the lead again. And we're going to be looking at Rise Academy. Do they have an answer? And we might just go back and forth. As Queso Kiso. I don't want to butcher the name. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced, so forgive me. But SP Rise Academy do tie it up, and are we surprised? Now Holy off the ceiling into the mid. Chaotic met with some resistance, and Tony beats out. But that's going to be a strong clear and a strong demo. Right, 2 minutes. Turning it the other way. Strong ball off the ceiling. Tough read for Tony. However, pauses the defense enough for Chaotic to fill. And awkward touch. Now Holy wide shot, and it's in. And Bowler definitely wants that touch back. Inadvertent. Keeping it in play. But down by 1, and almost the goal there. Kiso a little bit wide. Chaotic ran out of boost. Now Tony getting a pinch, getting the boost, waiting for an attack, and beats out. There's the pass, but strong clear from Baller. And Chaotic trying to hold the midfield, keep play, and a strong touch, too strong from Holy. But the shots keep on coming, as English is hard. But 1 minute left to go. And going downfield, Baller waiting for a mistake. More pressure. Strong touches, but strong touches going the other way. And you can feel the pressure of time starting to kick in. And Spartan Ares looking for that security goal. They have good pressure surrounding, but does not result in a goal. And 25 seconds left. Who's going to be the next to score? SP Rise Academy knocking on the door. Spartan Ares trying to hold on. Maybe add one more for security measure, and Holy does. And a strong game from Holy in game 1. And there's the clincher. It was a very back and forth battle, but we will have our game 1 victor, Spartan Ares. Alright, Forbidden Temple, game 2. What will be on display? SP Rise Academy. They did have a good showing for much of it. If they get a strong start in game 2, things can definitely be different. So that's what we're going to be looking at. Game 2, here we go. It is underway as Spartan Ares take the first lead in the series with game 1, but shots already firing for Rise Academy. But strong touch going the other way. Tony hits it wide. But good forward progress. Almost a fake that works out. It's Chaotic entering through. A turnaround, though, could lead to a counter. But Baller keeps it low. Tony misreads. Thought the pop would happen. But being tested, Ares in a little bit of a tough spot. Chaotic initial touch, but Kiso is there. Almost gets a flip reset, but gets a bump and strong action, strong sequence, and the play leads to a goal as SP Rise Academy have the lead, and that is huge for them. I'm gonna be interested in see how they play in the lead. They do have good pressure at times, but now they could play a little bit free. But hit out. Tony slightly gives up possession, and Holy moving it down. And that's going to be awkward for Tony. Needs Chaotic to venture in. And a little bit of a bump action. Ares being tested certainly on defense. And Baller making a few plays. But Holy is there. Almost sneaks one in. But right now, Ares scoreless. And high ball. Baller's there on the defensive end. Tony can't get a touch there. And off the backboard, quick draw from Chaotic. Trying to create an opening, but Rise Academy comfortable on defense and make the save. And still one score difference. And nice hit mid. Could be a chance, but a little bit too high. Milkshake Man can't convert. But opportunity definitely there, and plenty of opportunities. There's so much pressure coming out from SP Rise Academy. But we're under 2 minutes to go. Touchdown field. Holy in a tough spot. Gets initial touch. That's going to be mid. Cleared out. And awkward. As Chaotic almost gets it, but a pinch. And just absolute anarchy. As each team fighting for the next goal. Ares perhaps trying to use the 2v1 advantage. Incredible save from Baller. He was put in a rough spot. Makes the most of it on defense. And Tony trying to rush out. Not get bumped. Can't get a touch there. Holy trying to drop it in. But going the other way. Baller with the clear. Now Chaotic. A little bit off. Gives it up. Holy trying to fill. And Tony there for the shot, but saved from Milkman. And now venturing back on defense. Only trying to catch up to it. Nice initial touch. As SP Rise Academy still hanging on. But tactical fake almost drops in. And still, the defense is solid for Rise Academy. And Holy also solid on defense. But 9 seconds left. Can they mount a magical attack? And looking like it's going to fizzle out. as Rise Academy take a close one. 1 goal, but that was enough. And solid defense led the way. Alright, we go in DFH Stadium. I think that's right, right? So we got a crash on the other team. Technical timeout, 5 minutes. Hopefully they could get back in. Alright, we are good to go. But game 3 is here. And each team has a win under their belt. Trying to gain a little separation. And as we've seen in this series, first to score is huge. Now Chaotic trying to lead the way. They have limited the demos, and that's something certainly look to see if it improves. Rise Academy comfortable on defense, holding the way. No scores from Ares the previous game, and a far cry from game 1. But they're here trying to change it up, and we're gonna see how they respond to their first loss, as Chaotic almost puts one through, but Tony finds his way, and continued effort finds its way home. But nice initial save from Milkman, or Milkshake. I mean, Milkshake Man, either way. But Spartan Ares hit the first goal, and that's got to feel good for them after not scoring a previous one. But SB Rise Academy, we know how they could respond, and they're definitely going to be coming out here trying to tie it up, and they do. Just like that, they have been known to tie things up quickly and take very little time, and they prove it continually. And that's yet another time as we are back tied up, and Milkshake Man can't get the touch, but fakes everybody out. Kiso is there for the score, and it's got an open net to work with as Rise Academy take the lead, and are very strong on momentum. But big demo, but not gonna do it And still got players in tow. But Tony, awkward touch. And Holy trying to move it down. Alright. Slight bumps and Tony finds the net. But definitely helped by the way being cleared. And that's been the difference maker for Ares in this one. But we are tied. And Rise Academy gonna try and mount another offensive attack. But awkward on defense. And that's something that's plagued Rise Academy. The pressure making things awkward. Their spacing is a little bit off. Can they recover with a lot of that? What crazy touch, Holy. Just holding on and so smart. Hanging in the air, not forcing it. Knows he just has to get a slight touch. Does exactly that. Sometimes you'll see players going too fast on that, not knowing the situation. And does get a 1-goal lead for Spartan Ares. Chaotic can't get that one. And now Baller trying to clear it. A little bit awkward. And Tony attacks. But staying in the corner. Chaotic felt the awkwardness. Trying to squeeze a shot through. But going all the way downfield. Holy, a little bit awkward on the land. Now, Chaotic moving it forward. Back and forth, and how unfortunate. That kind of sums up Rise Academy's game this far. For game 3. And trying to clear it. Awkward play. And again, their position a little bit off this game. And definitely something they got to get back to going forward. As they played pretty flawless the previous one. It was only a 1-goal lead in game 2, but gave up no goals and solid defense throughout. But of course, do talk about how the bumps and demos can change things. And also, you don't know if those make players annoyed, but a slight touch almost falling through as they're up by 2. Still can't hurt to get another one, but Rise Academy looking to get a quick goal here to have a chance, but midfield cut off. Alright, strong touch. Kiso is there on defense, but good spacing from Ares. And Chaotic can't make a touch on that. That bounce, always tough to read. And Tony just applying, and been applying the pressure. Also give credit to his teammates for helping clear the way, but Tony is seemingly there every time for a shot. And Spartan Ares take game 3. So you take an advantage. We're going to Sovereign. Game 4. But as always, with a tail of the tape, shots, one of the most important things. How much pressure are you getting? And we see a good amount of pressure from Ares on that one. Also, like we said, Rise Academy, a little bit off on positioning. Certainly out of sorts on defense. Much different game than the previous. can they get back to what we've seen from them in Game 4? Game 4 is here. Spartan Ares trying to go to match point. Rise Academy trying to equalize, tie up the series. And they've had responses in a lot of goal situations. We're going to see it if that's the case for a series situation. But awkward as a few misses. Definitely not the start Ares want. And once again, we're going to have to keep a close eye. First team to score first has gone on to win. I know only 3 games have been played, but that has been the case so far. As Chaotic trying to get a score right back, but missed opportunity for the demo. As Rise Academy trying to recover. So can't get that one, and Chaotic putting it through, and we're seeing slight miscues from both teams now, and resulting in scores. And Chaotic knows, doesn't have to panic, just put it through. Alright, I don't know why it says, yeah, but we're not gonna interrupt while they're playing. But certainly we can reset after. Well, tie match. It's already underway. And that's gonna fall right out. How unfortunate for Holy. You're not getting that favorable bounce in. Holy trying to get another one. And waiting. You see the pass line up. And that's good chemistry right there. Tony, slight touch. And Rise Academy in a little bit of danger. Chaotic, just a pop. Now to Tony, goes high. And perhaps if Holy didn't jump the gun on that one, might have had another pressured shot. But thought he saw something. Still tied up. Still looking for an answer to break through. He's going to score next. Chaotic moving it downfield. No touch there. Holy can only get it wide. And not strong shots. And Rise Academy happy to be able to clear and save. But 2 players in the same area. I'm seeing a little bit of miscues from Ares. They have some pressure, but the spacing could be the difference on getting a score or not. Tony can't get a touch. Holy there. And Tony wisely going through on the demo rotation. But that one almost giving up. But you got me on who's going to score next. Things have kind of slowed down a bit. Holy, snuffed out by Milkshake Man. Chaotic there. And no demo rotating through, as Rise Academy can try and clear this. And we're trying to see if we could have some passing plays. Could shake things up. Perhaps what both teams need. But 120 left to go. High touch. Tony. That's going to be easily taken care of, and Holy in a rough spot. Chaotic being challenged. Milkshake Man. Applying pressure. Kiso. That's going to be wide. Tony moving it down, and we're under 1 minute to go. Does this go to OT, or do we have a score? Chaotic almost getting a challenge to go through, and it kind of seems like that's what will form. Just an awkward play going in. We haven't seen anything in a while. Teams locked in. Chaotic initial bounce, but kicked out. And that's going the other way. Tony has a tough read. And a bounce going high mid. Kiso there, strong on the challenge. 10 seconds left though. Baller can only get it high up the ceiling. Milkshake Man can't get it. And we look like we have OT, but there's a shot. You got to be careful of those corners. A lot of shots come through from there. Nothing doing. A strong read from Tony. Not an easy one off kickoff. Chaotic initial touch. Gonna stay with this. Might be an open net if Holy could move it down. And he gets enough of a touch. Not an easy one. As Ares take it in OT. What a touch. Alright. We'll just leave. Where are we changing the map to? I gotta do that first. Aquadome. So we're not gonna forget that. Aquadome. Alright. We are going to add S to the password. Alright, so Ares on match point. We're in Aquadome. What's up, Dynamic on YouTube? Sorry if I missed your message. Yeah. In Royalty, it's best of 7. Because it's playoffs. For CPL, it's 2v2 and best of 5 because it's a regular season. So yeah, we are in a best of 7. Spartan Ares match point, trying to close it out. Rise Academy trying to stay alive, and certainly no slouches. They certainly have the ability, but can they put it forward? Gonna be the question. And I suppose that streak is broken. We can't say first to score goes the win out. But nevertheless, still important to get a strong start. And Rise Academy trying to do exactly that. And how do they do it? How they break through? Certainly positioning, and also get back to those bumps and demos that they had. And that's been a key for either team. It's usually gonna be a key. So underrated is those rotational bumps. But Baller clearing it down. Holy spawns in the right spot. Can now choose where to spawn. And Chaotic drops it down, but no one in front of net. And Rise Academy can clear it initially. But now all players from Ares in the same spot. You know that's going to be trouble. Team bumping happens. And that's going to drop midfield. Baller. We know the ability from Baller has been a little bit quiet of late. And Milkshake Man can't quite get the angle. Kiso dropping it. And almost in a tough spot, but Milkshake Man credited with the save on the challenge. And both teams definitely locked in for this one. This is a pivotal game for both sides. And we are still scoreless as we approach halftime. I have not seen it like this so far. But strong shot. Tony there on the save. Gets the flip reset. Another touch. And my man Tony, are you kidding me? Just an enigma. You can't read what he's going to do. Sometimes he's going to tactically whiff, or sometimes he's going to get a flip reset and a backwards touch out of nowhere. And that is a wild card. But Kiso trying to gain control. Chaotic initially there, but Tony in a tough spot gets a save and another awkward touch. How does he do it? Holy almost gets it going through, and this is a tough spot for Rise Academy. Certainly don't want to let another one go through, but that one light, but it's all about the pressure. And Ares power through. Chaotic just there enough to squeeze it. And that's a 2-goal lead for Ares. And now Rise Academy have to give everything they got. Okay. At least get one here. Give yourself some time to mount the next goal. Drop mid. Baller. And great touch from Chaotic. A few touches making things awkward. No follow through though. And Baller trying to fake out. And bumps happening. And it's all craziness. And Kiso thought he had an open net. Not gonna happen. But Milkshake Man wisely going for the bump. That's what they've been missing. That's going to be low, and Holy can easily clear that. But midfield, all controlled from Ares. A lot of time ticking away. Big beat from Kiso. And to the mid. And no one there. And they're still trying, still fighting. 40 seconds left. Can they get a goal? Chaotic moving it downfield. A lot of numbers for Ares, but they're pushed up too far. Kiso can't get a touch. Milkshake Man trying to follow. And what a play. There it is. They finally get on the board. 17 seconds left. Gonna be looking for some magic. What's up, Doc? Doc Ducati? Is that Doc? Or a different Doc? Or did you change your name, Doc? You got us all confused. But 10 seconds left. They need a little magic. And what a save. Now they need some offensive magic. Keeping it up. Milkshake Man can't quite do it. And unfortunately, that ends SP Rise Academy's run. But big credit to Spartan Ares as they take the victory. Macho was not on time to bet. I know. We don't have to call Gamblers Anonymous because you were not here. Thanks for the cast. No problem, Tony. Much appreciated for the love. Of course, always thanks to anybody who was in chat. Even if you just popped in, still appreciated. Whether you watch us for the full duration or not, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, all appreciated. No, send I have a YouTube video now. You could send it to Holy or my man Tony, whoever's on PC. You must watch the YouTube video. It's a requirement. But yeah, if you voted Ares, you are correct. So do that. Everyone got off, those bastards. Somebody's got to watch this YouTube video for the hours. Got to get them hours up. Train kit. Okay. But that's going to do it for this recording. Once again, thanks for watching. I cannot bet when my team is playing. I don't think you can bet, period. You're welcome for the cast, Holy Blade. Alright, so just out of spite, even though it probably doesn't count as a viewer, you're all going to watch this video, and I'm going to force it down your throat. So we're going to teach the world how to upload replays. Alright, so let's do a ball chasing tutorial, how to upload your replays for league play. So basically, you have to save your replays, either if you saved them while playing. If not, you go to profile, match history. If it's not displaying, you just restart your game. Sometimes like the latest one won't pop up, but you restart your game, that usually fixes it. But these are the 4 that just played. So for this, we'll just do Storm versus W Ceiling. Thumbnail though. Game 1. Although he should have put his name on the bottom right to give credit. Game 2. Storm versus Ceiling. Of course it didn't show up. 3. Well, it was the last one. You have to restart your game. And Storm versus Ceiling, game 4. Alright, so now we have all those. What you want to do, if you have access to your demos folder, I usually pin it, but yeah, it's called Demos Epic in your Rocket League folder on PC. Mind you, this has to be on PC. It's Spartan Store, man. For replays. But I could just go to that and then check those replays I just saved. But we go over to ballchasing.com. That's where you make the replay group. And so, you know what? Upload. You want me to upload this? You have to like this video. It has no likes. It's so sad. We're already logged in here. But then you go here, drag and drop replays.
We're gonna cry.
And so it pops up.
I'm
your
holding
folders.
Chaotic
I picked
Hostage over
Demos
YouTube.
Epic, and I picked the 4 that I just saved. Which
He's gonna be
for
so
me
sick
is gonna
of
be
it.
the most recent date modified. So I click all 4, I pick open, and now it's uploading. Alright, so all of them should be good. Once in a while, Ball Chasing has parse replays. If that happens, I don't know. I don't think.
Look at this. No like.
The replays are.
If I get 1 like, I'll upload the replays.
I guess if you like pause the game or something like that. But either way, we're going to replays. My replays. We just uploaded them. Here they are. Now we're gonna select each one and hit assign to a group and create a new group. These are all the ones I've previously made. But for this, we'll do Spartan.
Just like this video, I'll upload it. I just told you. You'd rather me send it to you and you upload it, or you just go to this video, like it, and you're done.
Week 1. And create, assign selected replays to this group. And
I'm not liking it. Alright, well, we're on an impasse. Alright. Okay, I see how it is.
And here it is. We just made it. And it has all those games. You can check out like stats if you really want to. But overall, we're just gonna copy
no problem,
the link,
Tony.
and that's good to go.
I believe I clipped
So,
your play.
We are in CPL,
it might be a little off.
For that,
so I never know which 30 seconds
we
it
have that.
actually
We copied
does.
the link for
But
ball chasing.
So
when
solid.
we do
Solid
go
play
to
to set the
Discord,
tone.
and there's a match
on that
report
last one.
channel, or it's called score submission. It brings up the Google form, so we just clicked it, and now here it is. So which one are we? Well, they have the match sheets, but technically this is liminal B. Go next, select your team, and we go to Spartan Storm, select their team. Ceiling Demons. It's from week 1, games 1, 3, games lost 1, and then now because we copied
so desperate to go to
that
sleep.
link here, we paste it in the ball chasing group.
We're almost done with the video,
and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap,
and we are done.
All right, there better be a like on here, damn it. All right, it ain't even yours though, you bitch. You know we're gonna hold you hostage for the next time. We're gonna be hunting for that like. Alright. Let's go do this. You're lucky you have a good coach on your hands. There's no way that didn't... I picked 1, you bastard. Okay, 1 isn't working. Cool. Because we ran out of room, that's why. Bro, go to bed. Quit backseat. Can't even say gaming. Backseat commented. Good night. Congrats on the victory. What if we told you you have to upload for the 2s match? You sent them replays? So am I uploading it or not? I'll just do it, just to be safe. Sleepy did give me a like, so I will see it through. I am a man of my word. Damn, Belb, you should have saved it for the next time. You know I'm gonna hold somebody hostage. We're ruthless out here for the YouTube. It's really changed me. Well, the long form is what counts, Belb. What the hell you be watching? Alright. Looks good. And what is it? Week 14. And it's all taken care of.
congrats on the win, Holy, man. A double win. We take those. He's feeling the love. Have a great night. I will catch you around. Alright, yeah. We should probably call it too. It's already 11:30. If I get into something else, I'll be up way too late. So, yeah, we're out of here as well. But congrats to Spartan Ares. They are moving on. They might have a chance for the 2s and 3s. That would be crazy.
I woke up in the dark again, still wearing yesterday's regret. The walls are breathing heavy now, and I'm not sure I scroll through pictures of the past, like looking at a ghost of me. I used to light up rooms, now I'm barely lighting up a screen. Everyone says it gets better, but no one tells you when or how. So I just sit here in the silence, trying not to make a sound. These emotions, they don't ask permission. Just crashing waves, full-blown collision, tearing through the skin I'm living in. I've been drowning in my own head lately. Every smile feels counterfeit, maybe. If I disappear, would anyone notice it? I'm tired of trying to be fine, tired of lying in every line. If pain is proof that I exist, then maybe that's all there. I'm not okay. These emotions, they don't ask permission. Just crashing waves, full-blown collision, tearing through the skin I'm living in. I've been drowning in my own head lately. Every smile feels counterfeit, maybe. If I disappear, would anyone notice it? Gorgeous one's laughing.
There's no salvation in the eyes of God. You must just burn. Only the echo of our
Don't wanna die. Don't wanna die. Don't wanna die. I don't wanna die, just wanna go numb. Pull myself smaller till the noise is gone. There's a version of me that sleeps real deep. No dreams, no death, no promises to keep. Joke about endings like it's ballroom talk. Color dark humor, color dark in thoughts. Every lap shakes just a little too long. Like I'm checking how close I can say it wrong. Don't wanna die, just wanna go numb. Don't wanna die, just wanna go numb. Don't wanna be gone, don't wanna be safe. Just a moment where nothing decays. If I say it loud, it loses its teeth. So here it is, the truth underneath. I see their faces in the static again. Every whisper crawls under my skin. Can't tell what's real or what I'm made of. My own reflection's had enough. I'm haunted by shit I can't erase. Every scar screams your fucking making run. Can't hide from what's inside. These ghosts don't die, they multiply. They multiply. feel like prayer. Burn the halo away, make it hurt. Kiss me, dirty, drag me through the dirt. No other love knows all the same. We light it up in the mess we made. Burn the halo and don't look back. I want us, not white or black. You want truth and this is it. We were born for a filthy kiss. Red light, sweat and smoke.